What's up guys, my name is Leon and yesterday I won the Slovenian regional with pure branded. It was 70 players, 7 rounds. I went 6-1, only losing to my good friend Nikola in the finals. I played against 4 Dracotail, I beat all of them. Then it was 1 Finsmith Yami, which is Nikola, and I lost. And 1 Azamina Yami, I won that one. And 1 Vanquisher. Shoutouts to all my friends I tested with, shoutouts to Jure, shoutouts to Lindic. Shoutouts to Nikola for showing me the secret goo in the side deck, and shoutouts to Lindic for lending me Retaliating Seas as well. Let's get right into the list. So I played 1 OG Abbas and 2 Fallen and White. This is pretty standard. This card is obviously the best card in the deck. You just try to get to it as fast as possible, because if you have this, you just always win the grind game and the hand trap wars and the 1 Ecclesia. Then I play Triple Aluber. Very good as well, helps you get to Fallen and White, searches High Spirit, searches Brand Fusion, searches Fallen and Virtuous to out Dracotail Flame. Then 2 Cartesia, this is really good. You could also try to play a third one, because it's really good to draw with your Fallen and White. Then I still play Double Quem. A lot of people have been cutting this to 1. I really like the second one to just have an option to summon off Grancagnol, because sometimes you like use one in your combo or like open it and then it gets outed, and just having the option to summon a second one from your deck with Grancagnol on the opponent's turn is really nice. Also it helps in the grind game. If they like banish one of them, you don't need to waste a Dogma Recycle on it or something. Then 1 Shrouded. I would play more of this. It's really good because it's a dragon for high spirits, but it's not great because I play hand traps, so yeah, if it was a pure board breaker build, you could play more of this. And then I still played the Lubellion and Saronir and lost. This is just for to make your branded fusion lines better. And also lost is just an insane card. It won me a few games today because people misplayed into it. Then I play 1 Mercurier, 1 Tri-Brigade Kit, and 1 Tragedy. A lot of people have been cutting these 2 as well. They're kind of bricks, but I really like the grind game they provide. Kit is specifically really good if you just have a branded fusion and in your branded fusion lines. He gets you back your branded retribution from the banished. Like if you had to get to branded fusion with retribution, you can search this with lost, and then you can add back the retribution, because I think having the retribution set is really important this format. And Tragedy I also like because the 1 card branded fusion line specifically is way better if you play Tragedy, and it's just really good in the grind game, because nobody knows the second effect when you can banish it to reset a branded spell trap from the grave. And it's also a second target for Gold Sark if you open the Mercurier, which did come up today. For the spells I play double branded fusion, of course, insane card. Triple High Spirits, this is probably just the best card in the deck now. It searches Fallen White and it sends from extra deck. Sending Grancagnol with this is really good, going second. Sending all your dragons is really good, playing through hand traps. They basically have to stop this, and then if you already have a way to Fallen White, you just win. Also really good in the grind game for just adding itself back. Then Triple Opening, really good. You can use this in the end phase a lot of the time. You can search it with Albion, use it in the end phase, add back Cartesia, add back Ecclesia. Then you can use this, discard one of them, summon Aluber, add red. Red Albaz, make Lubellion, discard the other one, make Jade. Really good. Playing around 5 mana as well by just holding this in the end phase. Then probably the third best card in the deck, it is Fallen and Virtuous. Absolutely amazing in the grind games. Like if you literally have no engine and only this, I won a few games like that because this just sends your stuff to grave, sends it to Titaniclad adds Fallen and White, and then you just win the game. Then 1 red. I like this a lot more than white. This is way better to play against Dracotail. Really good to go in the end phase for Mirror Jade. Yeah, it's just really important that it's a quick play spell. That's why I don't like white. And then 1 lost because it's an engine requirement for the Lubellion. And 1 Gold Sark because it searches your Fallen White. And then the last engine card is 1 Retribution. This is obviously just an engine requirement and also really good to set this format. Like the only deck it's bad against is Radiant Typhoon because they can out it easily. But against that deck, you just play try to survive basically, and then you just play the grind game and you always win. Against any deck, honestly. You pretty much always win the grind game. You just try to play survival, and they can never beat you in the grind game. The only deck I would kind of be scared to go into a grind game against is like a really good Memento player, maybe. Any other deck, no problem. You can just play into Fua, play into anything. Just try to get into the most complicated game state. They can never break your board. And then for the non-engine, I play triple Fualos, triple Ash, triple Imperm, and triple Droplet, and one Called By. Imperms used to be Ghost Bells, but then I kind of figured that they weren't even that good against Dracotail. Like, stopping one trap usually does not win you the game, and I would rather just try to like stop the Artalion or stop the Advantage, or Lucius, to try to then slowly win the grind game. This is also just way better against Vanquish Soul, which I was also really scared about, like losing the die roll to them. And I did win a few games because this was Imperm instead of Bell. Drop It's obviously really good against Dracotail, really good against Radiant Typhoon. Ash is for Fua mainly, but honestly, even if they Fua you, you can just play into it if you don't have Ash. And because they have to hand trap you, like they're never breaking the full board unless it's a board breaker deck, but then you don't play into Fua. And Fua, obviously, one of the best cards in the game. Also High Spirits target. Then for the extra deck, I play still double Mirror Jade. You could, in theory, cut one, but I really like the grind game. Also, it comes up against like Vanquish Soul or something that doesn't have a lot of targets except Mirror Jade to fuse with your Albas. Second one does come up, or like Radiant Typhoon. You can pretty much only make like this and Rimbrum. But against Dracotail, you do side one out for the Secret Goo in the side deck, you'll see. Then I play double Albion, obviously mandatory, one Lobelion, one Titanic Lad, one Rimbrum. These are all standard. I chose to main deck the Albalenatus, and it did come in clutch a lot of the times because I played against a lot of Dracotail. Outing their Secretarian, very nice. Them having to fuse off their own Albas into their own Albalenatus, just to not you immediately going, stand by main, fuse the board. Really good. It's also just a really good target to send off like Jade in their turn if you know you're surviving, because it just searches Branded Fusion. Also really good if you only have Fallen for engine, you can send either this or this, depending on your hand, to get back into engine. And then one of the most important things in this extra deck is double Dogma. This is the reason why you have such an insane grind game. Like, this deck can never ever get outgrinded if you play correctly. You just recycle all your stuff, this shuffles back the first one, and you just never run out of resources. You're just summoning towers every turn. A lot of decks struggle even outing this. And then you just make two, recycle all your stuff, recycle your Albas, recycle your Fusions, recycle your Retribution, banish Ecclesias, Cartesias, anything like that. Also, it's an interruption for them. Also, you can go like summon this when you have Lost. You can go like Chainlink one Lost to search, Chainlink to this, shuffle back Merc, search Merc. Also, this is usually like 80% of the time what I send with Fallen of Albas, Fallen of White, because it's just the most flexible. Because if you send this, you can then in the end phase search Fallen and Virtuous, and then you can decide which one you want to send, right? Because depending on how your opponent plays. Like, the only reason why you wouldn't send this is like going second. If you already have Fallen and Virtuous in your hand and you're planning on using it to break the board, you don't really need a second one in the end phase. You can just send like something, one of these two. Absolutely insane card. Try it at 2 and you could never go back. Then double Grangwig Null. I also don't understand why people play one of this. Absolutely amazing card. Really good. Summoning your Creme from the deck, sending your resources. Really good in the grind game. Just having something to fuse with Cartesia is really important sometimes, because if you only play one, maybe sometimes you need to make something with like Cartesia and Jade to loop it, and you need a second one. Also really good if you send it off High Spirits. I don't really understand how you even play if you only have one. So yeah, 2 absolutely mandatory in my opinion. Then 1 Chaos, really good against Dracotail, outing their stuff, outing Floodgates, stuff like that. Also outing Retaliating Sea, really important. The out to Retaliating Sea, by the way, is you go Branded Fusion, make Lubellion, banish Merc and Albaz, and then Lubellion makes this, Merc searches you, and then you can continue your plays. And then I play one Synchro Ecclesia, the best card, one of the best cards in the extra deck, absolutely insane in the grind game. This is just one of the reasons why this deck never loses in the grind game. Just always coming back, always shuffling itself back from the grave, getting you a free out to something. Insane card. And then the last card in the extra deck, this is kind of debatable, I guess. I play one Lulua Lilith, just to have another target for Grand Guignol. I kind of figured this was the best one for Dracotail, and it was correct. Like it does come up against Dracotail a lot. Also really good if they kill it, you get a summon in the end phase. Also boost your guys to make you less likely to die, because if you don't kill this deck, you just instantly lose because you get like 5 cards back in the end phase. You could also, because of this theory, like just having to survive, you can play Quertis, but Quertis is very bad against Dracotail because it doesn't reduce their fusion monsters and they can still usually kill you. So you just have to be really careful against Dracotail. Yeah, that is it for the extra deck. And now for the side deck, I play triple Nib because I did expect to play against a lot of Yummy and like random combo decks. So I just playing Nib, also kind of unexpected in Branded. So yeah, Nib was great. Then 2 Droll. I only sided this in once, but that's only because I played against only one. Like basically I only sided in against Canine Vanquish Soul. But it's a good card. I would continue to play it. Then triple Perulia, again for like Yummy and Canine decks. Triple Evenly Matched, like honestly almost against everything going second, specifically against Dracotail, really good. A lot of people are not making Sanctifier anymore, so it's actually really good. And then the Secret Goo against Dracotail. You play triple Retaliating Sea and you side one Exciton Knight. The theory behind this is you Retaliating Sea them, and then if they out it, great, they used a lot of resources to out it, right? And if they do not out it, like thinking like, wow, you're playing Branded, this also hurts you, like I'll let you out it. You go like normal Aluber, effect, whatever, you search something, and then they usually don't do anything on res because they obviously don't expect to make this because they're both non-tuners, and just make Exciton in defense and you win the game if they don't have like Veiler. Because again, just all the traps are gone. You go priority this so that they can't recycle their traps. And yeah, you just win the grind game very easily if they don't have the traps. That is it for my deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who cheered for me. Thank you for watching and see you.